Independent Electoral Commission of South Africa's website says voters vote for a political party and not for individuals. Thanks to the Constitutional Court ruling, this is about to change. The PR system means parties are represented in proportion to the votes they receive. The system was selected for its inclusiveness, with smaller parties represented. One small party, however, is cautious about the ruling.
There is nothing wrong with the finding of the Constitutional Court that determined that in future, independent candidates should be allowed to participate in elections on provincial and national level. The Freedom Front Plus, however, says that any amendment of the electoral system must be approached with caution. Governing parties can misuse their majority to amend the electoral system in such a way that it will favour them and will give them even more seats in the National Assembly with less voters.
Critics of the system say it does not allow for a proper relationship between the voters and their representatives in Parliament. It is this issue of accountability that was raised by the Constitutional Court. But electoral reform is not a new discussion in the country. In 2002, Cabinet appointed an electoral task team headed by Dr. Frederik van Zyl-Slabbert to investigate electoral reform and propose a more preferable electoral system. The majority report recommended a mixed system which would allow for closer interaction between the electorate and MPs.
That report was shelved by Cabinet, has not been presented in Parliament and has not been debated in Parliament to date. This would now appear to be an opportune time for Parliament to engage with the recommendations in that report and to devise a new system based on the consideration of those recommendations and others that may come forward as a result of the public participation process that they, as Parliament, will have to engage in.
Parliament has 24 months to ensure a new system will be in place ahead of the next national and provincial election in 2024. It says it respects the judgment and will study the practical implication for the legislature. Abra Barbia, SABC News, Parliament.